This is our 62 Mercury Monterey 2-door hardtop. So this video will cover a few different things. First off, there will be a very slow-paced walk-around of the car. Following that, there will be a second walk-around, and I will show close-ups of all of the cosmetic blemishes. And then there will be some shots of the interior, as well as the engine. So we purchased the car here from a guy in Minneapolis. He had only had the car for a few years. He had bought it from a long-term owner of 20-some-odd years, just outside Seattle, so in Washington State. Nice, dry, no-salt area of the country. So the car is extremely original, which is great to see. Nice and dry. The whole passenger side of the car is original paint, as is the trunk lid and the roof. The hood and driver's front fender and door were resprayed at some point, so let's call it 65-70% original paint. Body's in very nice order. We put the Elcometer paint gauge on every lower corner, and we're very happy to see that there's no filler on this car. No previous metal work, never restored. Just a nice, kind of little bit of cosmetic issues here and there, as you'll see later in the video, but a very honest original car. You can see the chrome, nice mirror-like finish, minimal oxidation. Paint finish is okay. It's kind of ugly on the driver door. You'll see a close-up of that later. But all the trim is there and intact. The wheels are in really nice shape, no dings or curb rash, nothing like that. The tires are in good shape, though we're not positive as to how old they are. Didn't see a DOT number on there. Car had a engine out rebuild in 2007, which was about 5,000 miles ago for this car. So you'll see the receipt there in the listing, so definitely take a look at that. But the car has been gone through. Body's in good order. No major dents or dings. Just some minor cosmetic stuff. So here are the blemishes. There's a spot on the nose right here. Looks like maybe it was buffed thin, but a little mark there. And then as we work our way to the ugliest point of the car, the driver door, looks like it was resprayed fairly poorly at one point. There is some darkness towards the front. Coloring is just a little off. You can see there's a long touched up scratch right there. I mean, about a foot in length. It's fairly significant. And then as we go towards the back, there's a couple more light scratches right there. One more that's been touched up. There's also there's a couple chips in the front windscreen. Nothing major, but a couple little chips. You can see the rear left corner right there. Tiny bit darker than the rest. There might have been a scratch that was sprayed or something, but little tiny bit of discoloring. More touched up chips. The whole passenger side of the car is original paint. So, a good bit of some touched up chips, but that's about 60-year-old paint. Then on the rocker middle trim, there's a spot where it's all dinged up right in the center. Overall, not exactly perfect, but very honest and, very much presentable. The interior, unrestored and original, very, very good. It's a 60-year-old vinyl, and it's pretty unbelievable how well it's been maintained. The dash pad is very nice, with no cracks or anything like that. Slight bit of discoloring, but nothing major by any means. Door panels are good, with no kicked open markings. The gauges are all functional, including the fuel gauge. All the dash lights are good. Headlights, turn signals, those are all good. The handbrake is good. The radio, we can hear it turn on, we can hear the speakers kick on, except the power antenna is no good, so we don't get any stations. Carpet's a little tired, but believe it's actually original. Seats are extremely nice. Just a tiny bit of patina, but really no major damage or anything like that. There's one little bit of stitching that's coming undone on the driver's seat bottom that you'll see right here. But overall, interior is pretty impressive. rear seats are even better than the front. The headliner, it's in decent shape, no stains or anything like that, but it's a little bit loose towards the front. Nothing that's going to touch the driver's head, though.